Wouldn't it be nice if every degree gave you high-income skills you could apply to the marketplace? Unfortunately, one of the biggest struggles new graduates have is drawing a line between what they know and what employers want. Your degree gave you a set of skills, but it's only a small part of who you actually are and what you can give the world. You have a whole bucket of skills you've acquired from a bunch of different experiences, and the more you can put in there, the more in demand you will be. LinkedIn publishes a yearly list of in-demand skills. Ironically, your degree might have given you soft skills, but many degrees don't give you any hard skills. That's no problem though, because you can learn them online, and often for free. So, if you're starting out on a career and want to be more in demand in the marketplace, in this video we have 11 high-income skills to learn to make money in 2022, so stay tuned and watch the video to know about each of them. This is the BizInc, and we bring to you videos about social media, entrepreneurship and business ventures to explore in this age of internet and technology. If you find these topics interesting, do consider subscribing our channel and like the video if you find it useful. If you have any questions and opinions about the content, comment down below. Your views will be really appreciated by us. Now without further ado, let's start the video. Number 1. Search engine optimization. When you type something into a search engine, let's say Google, makes some complex decisions about which pages of the millions that might fit it's going to show you. And there's a lot of strategies to make websites better so that Google moves them up the list. We call this search engine optimization, aka SEO. SEO is in high demand as companies try to bring in organic views to their websites and products. Organic views are super valuable, since the alternative requires bringing in traffic through social media posting or advertising. But organic traffic is different. It's made up of people who are driven to find the answer for the questions they're asking. ZipRecruiter puts the average salary of an SEO consultant at $69,499, while a well-rated SEO consultant on Upwork can make anywhere from $60 to $250 per hour. Not bad for a skill you can teach yourself. You can start to learn SEO by taking courses on Skillshare. As a recommendation, start with Rand Fishkin's Introduction to SEO, Tactics and Strategy for Entrepreneurs. It's a great overview. Number 2. Blockchain. Blockchain is a way of storing valuable information across a system in which each computer stores a record. In non-computer speak, it's simply that information is shared and duplicated across a system, making it harder to compromise, versus the model of storing information on a server that each computer accesses. Each computer has a record of any transactions, which makes it way more safe than a centralized server. Blockchain is in high demand and continuing to grow. Because of this, there are a ton of courses and resources out there for learning, with many companies creating their own programming in a desperate bid to get more qualified workers. Number 3. Video editing. In the age of the pandemic, when more companies are moving online, decent video editors are in short supply. Although a video editor's salary on ZipRecruiter isn't huge, stating that video editors make around $47,000 yearly, but talented video editors on Upwork can make $40 to $150 hourly. This is good news for talented video editors who want to work freelance, especially if you've got chops and the ability to market yourself. With phones now capable of making ridiculously high-quality videos, there's a low barrier of entry to become great at video editing. You can take your phone out today and start playing around. There are a few free video editing programs like Filmmaker Pro. But above all else, start working in Adobe Premiere, and play around with After Effects a bit. If you want to learn video editing, you can take courses on Skillshare too, or just start diving in on YouTube. There are lots of resources for free. Number 4. Digital marketing. Digital marketing is a term that encompasses a lot. It might even include SEO, but developing your skills as a digital marketer will pay off. Digital marketing used to be the job companies gave to the intern. Post this on Twitter for us. But no longer. Companies are throwing big budgets at digital marketing, recognizing that it has the potential to overtake traditional marketing. Digital is now around 60% of all ad spends. You can learn digital marketing, but make no mistake, this doesn't mean tweeting all day. If you're serious about becoming a digital marketer, we'd recommend doing a deep dive on learning advertising across different platforms, especially Facebook. Learn pixel, retargeting, and get serious about metrics and analytics. Number 5. Sales. Selling has been around for thousands of years. Unlike most of the other things on this list, it's not fancy or sexy, and it's not strictly tech. But sales isn't going anywhere. Companies need to sell things. Sales is changing though. Like everything else, it's been upended by tech. From fancy AI customer databases to email lead generation software, sales will keep evolving. But at the base of sales is a relationship. As the famous saying goes, people do business with people they know, like, and trust. As far as the money goes, sales is a tough salary to pin down. After all, that pushy guy at the cell phone booth in the mall is a salesperson, but might not make that much. But top salespeople can make multiple six figures a year, actually, potentially more than any other job on this list. Number 6. Coding. It's not surprising that coding is still a valuable skill, and it's also something you can learn yourself. Developers are in high demand as we transition to a tech economy. And contrary to popular belief, you don't have to have a computer science degree to be a developer. Anyone can learn to code. There are so many free coding courses out there, particularly because everyone needs coders. Codecademy is a great place to start. If you're wondering what language to learn, it's important to choose one that fits within your career goals. The most popular language is Python, but that doesn't mean it's the right one for you. Number 7. Copywriting. Are you a writer at heart? Have you always imagined living in a Starbucks, writing for a living? Now imagine that life, but with a solid income. Copywriting is the skill of using words to sell things, and it's valuable. It's one of those skills that a lot of people think they have, but few actually do. It's hard to write bulletproof prose that perfectly captures your ideal customer, stopping them in their tracks and helping them overcome objections to buy something. And that's why companies pay. The average copywriter salary on ZipRecruiter is $59,084 per year. But this is another one of those skills that will command you top dollar if you're the best. Great copywriters are in high demand and charge a lot. The average copywriter salary on Upwork is around $100 per hour. Copywriting is about selling, but go read the best wordsmiths in the business, and you'll see why they're great. Just beautiful, crafted words that make you smile and fall in love with a mission or company. You'll need to develop a portfolio, so writing copy should be a part of your learning. Reach out to local businesses or nonprofits to see if you can practice for them, and keep a portfolio of your work. Number 8. User experience. User experience is a rapidly growing field, and it's perfect for people with advanced degrees. It requires a mixture of qualitative and quantitative research. This means that most degree holders have some point of entry, but it's an especially great choice for grads with social science and humanities degrees. Hold your breath, because UX designers make an average of $98,816 in the US, and UX managers make $125,712 while UX directors make $166,940. Who said you weren't going to be able to use that anthropology degree? UX is the perfect place for it. Number 9. Project management. It is a bit of a catch-all title. Project managers might do anything from designing a new road to overseeing a research project. So, if you want to move into project management, you'll need to figure out what type you'd like to do. The type of projects that interest you. It's important to recognize that you might not be able to do every type of project management out there. If you're a history grad, becoming a project manager is probably never going to mean overseeing a bridge project. So your goal is to figure out which domain you'd be applying project management skills in. You can do some free project management courses, there's a good list out there, to get a sense of the requirement and the discipline. You might even choose to invest in a PMP, Project Management Professional, certification, which is widely recognized. Google also has its own project management training, you can start with that too. Number 10. AWS Cloud Certifications. What is Amazon? You might say a bookstore, and you'd be sort of right. You might even say an online marketplace, and you'd be partially right too. But did you know that one of Amazon's most profitable branches has nothing to do with books or products? It's the cloud. Amazon Web Services is bringing in 10 to 12% of Amazon's revenue monthly, but that number is growing year over year. And businesses are paying big bucks for AWS certified developers and architects. In fact, an AWS certified developer makes an average of $122,000 per year, while an AWS architect commands an impressive $165,748 yearly. Everything you need to get started is on the AWS website, where you'll find what you need to train for the certification and take the exam. Number 11. Content marketing. If you're creative and love to write and/or edit, content marketing might be another skill for you. Unlike copywriting, content writing isn't strictly designed to sell, copywriting is a type of content. But content is a much bigger bucket. When a company writes a blog post, its goal might not be immediately to sell, in fact, its goal might be to educate, create brand awareness, inspire, tell stories, or any number of things. Content writing and copywriting are, therefore, two distinct skills. It's not a guarantee that copywriters are great content writers, and vice versa. According to ZipRecruiter, content managers make an average salary of $63,000 per year. So it's a great option too where you can try your hand. That's all for this video, thanks for watching. If you feel like you're stuck in your career, especially if you have a degree that feels useless, why not learn one of these in-demand skills and level up? They'll help you define the value you offer in the marketplace, and get paid more. If you liked our content, consider subscribing our channel to never miss out on any new video in the future. Also comment down which country you are from, this helps us to know our audience and bring out videos for every part of the world. This is the Biz Inc., signing off.